Today we are going to discuss Act 1, Scene 2. All ICSE board students, you should understand this, that Act 1, Scene 2 is very important. Reason why? Because there are 6 suitors who will not play the game of caskets and they will leave. This is what I had explained in the previous class also, because of the 3 promises. What were the 3 promises kept in front of them by Portia? If a suitor fails to select the right casket, he will have to leave the place immediately. Second, he will never disclose the secret of the casket that he had selected. Third, he will never woo a lady. Now, this word is very common when it comes to the Merchant of Venice. This means marry. So these 3 promises were really threatening. For whom? For all the 6 suitors. Now, one by one, I will name all the 6 suitors. Number 1, Neapolitan prince. You can also call him the Prince of Naples. Students, Naples is in Italy. Number 2, County Palatine. He is from Germany. Number 3, French Lord. You will have to write the complete name, that is Monsieur Le Bon. Obviously from France. Fourth, Falcon Bridge. He is the young Baron of England. So you can notice one thing, all are from different countries. Fifth is Scottish Lord, straight from Scotland. And sixth is the German Duke. You can also call him as Duke of Saxony's nephew. Okay, so these are the 6 suitors, and Portia disliked all of them. She had weird opinion about all of them. This is what we are going to discuss in Act 1, Scene 2. So let's start with the Neapolitan prince. I'll then make you read also. Portia dislikes the Prince of Naples. Why? Because he only kept on talking about his horse. Portia comments ill about Neapolitan prince's mother by saying that the man who only talks about his horse, the man who only can shoe a horse by himself, his mother must have had an affair with a blacksmith. Oh my God, this is something very abusive. So this is the reason Portia disliked the Neapolitan prince. Then let's come to County Palatine. Portia says, this prince did nothing but only frowned. Yes, Shreya, Igjot, rest of the students, what is the meaning of frowned? What is the meaning?
Don't know.
Don't know. Oh, being an ICSE student, you'll have to upgrade your vocabulary part. Yes, Shreya, what is the meaning of frown? Don't know. Okay, fine. Frowning actually means remaining upset and disappointed all the time. So Portia says that what a weeping philosopher he is. Kept on frowning, did not laugh at the humorous things. He was so sad. It is better to get married to a skull with a bone in its mouth rather than getting married to County Palatine. Then next comes French Lord. She says the French Lord was above both of them. He could shoe a horse better than Napolitan, and he frowned more than the County Palatine. What a rubbish man he was. Why did she call French Lord as rubbish? Because he was no man in a man. See, this is a phrase. Can anyone guess that? What is Portia trying to say? No man in a man. What does this actually mean? That means he lagged. That means he lagged masculinity. That means man's quality. Why? Because every time a bird sang, he started dancing. What rubbish. He used to fence his own shadow. So this is the reason Portia disliked him. Then comes Falcon Bridge. Portia says he was dressed. His dressing sense was very odd. And above all, there was conversation problem. He neither knew Latin nor French, and Portia knew a little bit of English. So how could they converse with each other? Then comes Scottish Lord. For Scottish Lord, Portia says that he was very defending. If someone slapped on one part of his cheek, he would have taken revenge somewhere in the future rather than taking it at that point of time. Last comes German Duke, the Duke of Saxony's nephew. He was a drunken. He used to drink from day to night. Portia says when he used to drink during daytime, he was less than a human being. And when he used to drink during night, he was worse than a beast. So these are the 6 suitors. They left the game of caskets. They did not play the game of caskets because of the promises. And this is Portia's luck that they left the game in between.